So the losing streak continues. Took another loss today, one break even, one loser. Honestly, it wasn't that bad today. I think it's been the best trading day of the week. Yeah, it just didn't work out. So yesterday was again a very bullish rally. So we're in a nice uptrend here with all the pivot relationships, a higher relationship. So very bullish trend, bullish close. And even today's open was above value and range, so it was bullish. And it barely got above H3. So I wanted to either along this area, this level, or this H3 level. I wasn't too sure about this because it wasn't like it was opening here and then coming down and testing. It was like opening right up at H3. So I wasn't that sure about this level, but definitely wanted to along this level. This also aligned with a high volume node ledge over here, 7786. So I thought that was good confluence. So market opens right above H3, then comes down and starts going back up again. So here I am looking for a long, especially because there was delta divergence times 2 here. I was making lower lows while price wasn't. So I took that as more of a bullish sign, especially with these delta divergences, but it was selling off, so I was a bit cautious about that. But it comes down and yeah, there's this initial bounce and I'm feeling a bit of FOMO. I don't want to miss out on this rally, but I'm patient. I say I don't see any good confirmation, so I won't take it. Comes back down, forms kind of this double bottom here, right where it initially bounced, and then forms this delta divergence on the 20 range, forming 1 minute delta divergence here, and I like that. Yeah, breaks the lows here on delta. That's CVD hidden divergence, very nice one. 1 minute delta divergence. So it comes, retests, and then goes back. So I enter with 2 contracts here. I thought those were pretty good confirmations. H3 level I'm not too sure about, but yeah, I decided to give it a try anyways. But yeah, CVD, a very nice CVD hidden divergence there. So it works out for a little bit. Rallies up. My target was, and it actually creates another 2 minute delta divergence there. Nice rally up here, all the way to 7820. Actually hits 2R. And my target was R1 here at 7825, which was also around 3R. So I had it there. It hits 2R, barely. So I really was debating whether or not to move it to break even, move my stop to break even, because I felt like I hadn't given enough room yet for it to work out. There wasn't really much of a higher low or anything like that here. So it was just a straight rally up. But because it was nearing the high of day again, I decided that I could protect myself and re-enter if needed. Because it was struggling a little bit at the highs here. And it eventually does sell off and stop me out at break even here. Here, came back again and then rejected again with a delta divergence. And at that point, I moved it to break even and I stopped at break even. And it ended up coming all the way back down, just break my original stop here. So now I'm looking for a value area high here to long, but kind of consolidates here for a very long time until it starts selling off. And now it comes into value area high just above. Remember that I had this high volume node ledge here, and it's a little bit of a range from about 78 to 76. So I wasn't against taking it a little bit earlier than that. So I see that 1 minute or 3 minute high volume hammer. Also, this high volume 5 minute basing, also 3 minute high volume hammer and basing over here. So I like that. Also, it wasn't quite an RSI divergence, so there was that. But on the tape here, what I see is that it sells off, and then it forms this big selling delta at 77.90. Nice B shape here. Huge selling delta here, negative delta. And it really struggles at 77.90. And then decides to come back up again. So I really like that. So it forms that negative 1,000 delta on this 2-minute delta divergence. I liked that. Not much on CVD or 1 minute, but I like that B shape. I like that 77.90. I like that POC at the low, and then now it's coming back again to test that B shape, and it seems like it's holding. And so I decided to enter with I was going to enter with 2 contracts, but I forgot that it was set at 1 contract. So enter with 1 contract here, comes back, tests, holds again, forms a delta divergence this time on the 20 range, holds that 77.90 level again, so I like that, and starts rallying. Now, before there was delta divergence over here at the 7800s and 7802. Somewhere over here there were sellers, so we had to get through that level. I wasn't sure if we were going to. So I'm looking at it. It rallies into 7800 and then quickly rejects, forming a delta divergence. But I felt like one, it didn't reach 2R. I hit 1R, but not 2R yet. And then second, I didn't know if I gave it enough room for it to work out. At least I wanted to see if it could hold that B shape or that B shape. So I put my stop over here under 89 instead of under 88. So yeah, I mean, I tried to move it up a little bit, but not to break even, and just sold off from there. And that was pretty much it. I honestly thought about getting in long again at value high, but it didn't see good enough confirmations, so I didn't. Honestly, not too bad of a day today psychologically. I was pretty patient, I think. I was waiting for good confirmations instead of just jumping in trades and waiting for my levels. And I think I did pretty well on that part, especially in the last few weeks. I really been kind of spiraling out of control psychologically, but today wasn't too bad. Still a loss though.